Hello, this is Fuzzy Wingman, and today I'm playing more Space Marine Adventures, but this time, Rise of the Orks. Because that board game came out pretty, not that recently, but recently enough. So I've already done most of the setup, but I can cover a quick few things. Like when you do the setup, you take this and put it here. This is called the grit counter. If you notice, the 0 is red because once you hit 0, game over. There are also these tokens here, which if you notice on the other side, it looks fiery because this is the generator. This is what you're trying to protect in this game. So, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 generators you gotta keep alive. And you can see other tokens here. These are supply tokens. And when you land on one, you get some supplies. Which now I think about it, might actually have to read because, funny enough, I've done some practice runs with this game. And on the easiest difficulty, I have never picked up a supply because I've never needed it. In fact, I've been more focused on just killing the orcs that it didn't really change anything. As you can see on here, here's all the characters that are you have to play with all. It says it literally says if you have like a group of people, you start with the youngest person to choose their model, and then the next youngest chooses their next model, and they keep going, and it says, hey, you just keep doing this, and someone will possibly end up with more than 2 models. Or more than 1 model. Or in my case, more than 2, because I got all 5. So every time all these guys are in play, every single time. But the key part is this difficulty card. If you notice, Novice. I'm going to play the Novice one. I'll probably switch over to Warrior after. So I'm going to do the first round where, kind of like I did with the last board game, I'm going to kind of explain rules as I go, because it just is easier than just going a giant rule dump at the beginning, especially because these rules are very simple and it's easier to understand them by seeing them being played out. So with the difficulty, Orc Horde, I had to select some tokens. I had to select 20 boys, 5 knobs, 5 commandos. They're in this mess. It's randomized. You also notice how many orcs appear per wave. So, essentially, we're now get into the game, which round order is very simple. It's Orc wave, then Terminator action phase, then Orc action phase. So we'll start with the Orc wave. So I'm going to first select randomly 5 tokens. Because orcs per wave is 5. Now, I'm going to take the first token, and it's simple. I roll a die. I rolled a 5. This is 5. It goes right there. Boop. In this case, it's an orc boy. And you can see, potentially see the numbers on it. The far left one, which is in green, is orc movement, orc damage, and orc toughness. Some of those sound pretty straightforward, but I'll go over as they apply, as they happen. Next token, roll a 2. That's over here. Ooh, boys, that's a knob. Next token, 4, over here. 2. So, if you notice, I'm rolling it in the same spot. Can't place here. Instead, he would either go into one of these 3 places. It actually states specifically that when there's a choice, all players decide where it'll go. I'm going to be choosing here because when it gets to the orc movement phase, it will have to move straight towards a generator. If I place it here, it will instantly get to a generator and destroy it. So that would force me to have to kill it this turn. But if I place it there, I at least have one more round before it can get to the generator. So that way I can potentially kill it quickly. So that's Orc Wave. Now it turns into Terminator Action Phase. Funny enough, on these things, you'll see it says command, move, and then walls of text. So the command actually dictates whoever has the highest number gets to go first. I'm suspecting that maybe someday they're going to do expansions, because why the hell do they have 9, 5, 3, 2, 1? They might have someone in 4 and someone between 5 and 9. Who knows? But Brother Sergeant Angelus goes first. So every Terminator can do one action, one attack. Unless they have special abilities. And also, when they do one move, it's up to their move characteristic. So if you notice, he only has a move of 1. So whenever he moves 1 space. That seems kind of lame for someone with the Thunder Hammer, except for Unstoppable Advance. He can make 3 move actions and 3 attack actions in any order in his turn. So that's why they did it up to 1, because every time he takes a move action, he can only move 1. So that's 1 move action. That's 2 move actions. That's 3 move actions. He's got that interesting thing, and it allows him to actually kind of, if he needed to, he could like hit someone here, and then move, and then attack, and then move again. He's the only one that could do that kind of thing, because he gets 3 moves and 3 attacks. Everyone else is 1 move, and they can move 2. Speaking of which, this guy, Brother Magnus, he can only move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Alright. The reason why Brother Sergeant didn't do any attacks is he can only attack Orc tokens that are next to him. After he moved 3, there's nothing to attack. With him, he cannot attack normally. He must attack in straight lines. And because of that, he can't actually attack this Orc because he has to flame that way. And so that means that ends his turn. Now this guy. He's actually going to do... So I can use this to kind of gauge sight lines. Kind of move this guy. Reason being, if you could draw a line from hex to hex without passing one of these black solid walls, you can actually attack. So if it goes here, he can actually make an attack on that guy. Anywhere else, he won't be able to. But if he goes here, he can't attack any of those. If he goes here, he still can't attack anyone there. If he goes there, he sort of could attack someone. He's actually going to go here, so he can move up to his space. So he's moved 1 space. Though, that ends his move action. So if he does some attacking, then he goes, I want to move again, he can't. He can only, even though his move action is 2, that's how much he can move in 1 action. So he's done his move action. His special trait is, after he makes an attack action, he can make a second attack action. So he's going to make his first attack action at this guy. He can draw a line of sight by any part of his hex to any part of that guy's hex. But if I try to go down the center of his hex and try to draw the center of this hex, it goes through the wall. The reason why that's important is if he had center to center clear, it would be a clear line of clear shot. Because it's just he's just can any part. This Orc is now classified as in cover, so this Orc adds 1 to its toughness. Its toughness is 4, so he needs to do his 1 attack right now. If it's a 4 or higher, he kills the token. He failed. However, he can make a second attack action, so he's just going to attack the same Orc and fail again. So he has failed. Brother Etrus. Him. Well, he has obviously a straight line to this guy, so this guy's not in cover. So obviously he's going to attack that guy. Now here's the other thing. brother Etris can make up to 3 attack actions. But his second and third attack action must either be the same orc as the previous attack action, or another orc that's 2 hexes within this one. So it's like basically he could attack, if he attacks this guy, he could attack anyone that was in this space too. But he can't, because there's nothing there. So he's just going to attack this guy. He just needs a 3, because the guy's out in the open. And he killed him. And if he hadn't killed him, he would have just kept firing and firing and firing. It does say to stack the tokens that they killed on top of their data sheets. I guess to be like, hey, look who killed what. But I do it this way because then when the game ends, I can easily just grab these and throw it in there and restart the round quickly. And now finally, Sergeant Stormheart. He goes last. You can sort of see it here pretty well. Looks like he has an area of attack because of his missiles. And basically, yes. He can target this guy, which then allows him to target all orcs around him, so he targets all of these. But here's the better part. Eyes of the Wolf. Orc tokens attacked by Brother Stormheart do not gain any bonus to toughness for being in cover. So essentially, he just has to roll the numbers that on their toughness whenever he attacks. So he's going to attack that guy first. That's where his missile's going. Didn't hurt. And then that guy. That's dead. So he's at least killed that one. And he ends it. And now we move into the Orc action phase. Orc action phase has a lot of extreme wording because they're trying to make sure that no player can choose to hurt another player, essentially, just for reasons. It specifically states orcs go the shortest path to the nearest generator. So these red spots are where they're trying to go. So his shortest path is clearly to here. So 1, 2. That's his and he has a green movement speed of 2, so he can only move 2 spaces. This guy goes 1, 2. This guy goes 1, 2. If he was a speed of 3, he would still stop here because he's stopped by a Terminator because orcs love to fight. So he automatically attacks this guy. Now he has an orc damage of 2. What that means is not that you roll or anything, they just do their damage immediately. There's no roll, orcs just attack. However, for this guy, he has a storm shield, which specifically states suffers damage, reduce that damage to 1. Not by 1, it's literally he just takes 1 damage regardless of what attacks him. And he takes 1 damage. Boop. There's his tracker. He's now got 1 damage on him. He doesn't fully care. But yeah, they have to go to the nearest generator. If they have the ability to go to, like, this orc, he can go to this generator and he can go to this generator. If he had the ability to go to those, and let's say he was right here and his movement was 2, if a Terminator is standing here, he would have to go this way because he would get an attack on a Terminator. Essentially, if his movement brings him closer to a generator and he can attack a Terminator when he does it. But in this case, he won't go towards the Terminator because, like in the next round, if he survives, due to the fact that he's actually technically going away from the generator. I mean, granted, you could say his distance doesn't change. It's still 2 away, but he didn't actually get closer to the generator if he goes after the Terminator that way. But orc movement is done. It's literally just move. There are some special orcs that are really on the hardest difficulty, which you can see has a lot of numbers on it. On that difficulty, then you start having tokens that do damage at the end of the orc phase. But now we're back to wave. So here we go. And as you can see, it's like I could have this guy pick up supply, but he's probably going to be focused on killing some things first. So first token, where's he going? 2. More orcs over there. 1. 2 again. They're actually thinking of putting him there because then he could target here and hit everything. 1. This is 1, right? Yep. Now we have 2 knobs there, too. And now 5. Ooh, an Orc Commando. He's got a movement of 3. He's dangerous. So we go back to he can now do his things. He's going to do his first attack on this guy. He's successful. He's not going to be able to do much, so he's going to actually quickly come back here. Because if you end your turn in any of these green spaces, heal. So he's healed. He'll heal by 1. But he's only taken 1 damage, so he doesn't care. So for him, he's going to flame this guy. Here's the other thing. Fires of Nocturne. He treats all Orc tokens as being 1 toughness lower to a minimum of 2. So this he just has to get a 2 or higher, and he burns them. So there he goes. And he's going to go 1, 2, because now when these guys move, he can burn, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any Orc token in this range, he attacks. So he can do a lot of damage. Now we get him. 1, 2. He's putting his first attack on that model because that one can hit the generator right now. He's killed it. And I'm pretty sure he can even attack. Yeah, he just can't do a center. He can attack that guy. It's going to be 5 to damage, or 5 to kill. So he didn't kill it, but he at least tried. He's also okay being there. Because if this Orc stops right here, it doesn't destroy the generator. It attacks the Terminator. And he's more willing to take the damage than let the generators be destroyed. So he's gone. Now we get him. He's firing on that guy. So first shot. Failed. Well, he could do a second shot. Failed. And now his third shot. Really? He rolled basically 3 times, and he had to have 4 or higher, and he failed. That's always depressing. Stormheart, he's firing into this guy and hitting them all, so we'll first roll the guy in the center. He killed that guy at least. And now the other one. Failed to kill him. So we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's straightforward. No one took damage. In fact, all the Terminators are at full health right now. 2. Orc. 2. Sure, we'll do another him firing into that. 6. Oh, he's got people coming behind him now. 3. Ooh, that's a commando. And 4. Okay. Since he's way back here, he's got the problem. He's got to kind of move again. So he's going to go 1, 2, and you know what? So I'm doing this. Might as well do the whole supply thing now that I've done it. Alright, so he just draws the top 2 cards. None of these are meant for a specific... Basically, if it says... If a supply card is restricted to a particular Terminator, give it to that Terminator. Okay. That player then picks one of these supply cards and keeps it. The other supply card is discarded. Okay, so now he has to choose one of these. Make one. You can do another move action, which is actually really useful for other Terminators. Him, that makes him just go to 4. Holy heck! He's gonna do Juggernaut. Because it says, treat that Terminator as having a move value of 3. During that move action, the Terminator can move through Orc tokens. he's only gone 1, 2. Like, if he literally wanted to, he could do another one later. Like, basically next round, he can do move 3 with 1 action, and then 2 more move actions still. Well, he's going to end his 3rd move action there. Now his first attack. Whiff. Second attack. Whiff, because it's toughness 4. Third attack. Not a whiff. Now he's there. Flamer, he's going to hit all these. So first guy, he rolled a 1, so that guy lives. That guy, flamed. How does he want to do this? He's actually going to just stomp right in front of this guy, because that will make this orc attacks him, but this guy won't also get another attack. So he at least protects the generator. This guy, how the hell does he want to do this? So a little concerned about this guy. This guy will only do 2 damage. So he's just going to move here and fire into these. So first attack. It actually kills that guy. He now gets another attack action. He's going to shoot at that guy. It's a clear line of sight, so he needed that 3 to kill him. So he killed. I know he prevented this guy from blowing up a lot, but he didn't want to rely on this guy. Because these 2 all could have hit the generator. Now his turn. Any way to get this? No, there's no way. But he could get out to here, which we'll see that token. So he's gonna go here. So he has a move of 2. So that way he can start laying fire on there to kind of help protect this guy. So that way he can focus on 1 orc. So first attack action. It matches the toughness, but it's not a clear line of sight. So that he needed a 4 higher. So second attack. Nope. Third attack. Nope. He did nothing to help his brother. And then he's just going to attack that orc. And kill it. Alright, so I'm going to do this orc first. It does 2 damage to him. 1, 2. And this one moves 2. This one moves 2. This one tries to move 3, but he can't get to there and does 2 damage to him. They're okay with the damage. See, if you notice, they have to get to the skull for things to actually be problematic. We'll see if someone gets to the skull. Because we're on the next wave already. 5. Oh, another commando. Roll to 6. 6 is up here. And there's another orc there. 1. And there's a commando over there. 3. Orc boy. 5. Oh, this one's 5. A knob. Oh, joys. He's actually going to do 1 move action here. Attack this guy. Killed him. He's going to do his next move action where he's going to spend this. So his move value is 3. 1, 2, 3. So he can still move after this. He's only done 2 move actions and he has 3. So he has 2 more attacks. He's going to put the next attack on the knob and kill it. Next attack on the commando and kill it. And now his next move action. Boop. So his supply literally just made him clear that out with no problems. Him. He's going to flame this way. This guy at least can shoot at these. So he's going to flame on, starting with this model token. He killed it. And now the guy out there, he rolled a 1, so he doesn't kill it. And he's not happy that it's going to come and attack him. Well, No, he's going to stay there because he's going to move that way. So that way this guy can't attack him, and if this guy moves, he can't attack him. So he's staying there. This guy, well, he's going to shoot the guy in front of him. And that was his failed shot. Now his second attack. He failed again. He's actually going to move back too, since if the Ork lands there, instead of attacking the generator, it'll attack the attack the Terminator, and he doesn't mind. Now this guy, he's going to do his first attack on that token. Kills it. Now his second attack, he can actually put on that token. And he kills it. This is 2 within 2 hexes of it. And he killed it. Alrighty. Alright, he's going to move here. He's just, and he's going to attack this Ork. It might be in cover, but again, Orks don't get benefits of cover from him. So he kills it. Which is good. Because now Orks move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And no one takes damage. And no generator is destroyed. Alright, at this point I might as well just mention it because I don't think it's going to happen. But if the Terminator goes to a skull, they just are taken out of action, and this counter would go down to grit. You know, the grit is lowered. Funny enough, though, as soon as it gets to the Terminator's turn, if they're out of action, they literally just stand back up and go to 5. It's not even like, on the next round, or you wait a round. It's literally just, as soon as they're taken out of action, they're just like, alright, I'm up. So, essentially, you can never have a Terminator die, but you still have the problem of they only go down to here. Oh, wow, I didn't realize this guy could take more wounds than anyone else. But, like, they only go down 1 counter, so they're always 1 damage away from their next death. So you can keep having the same Terminator keep going down and out, and then finally your grit gets to 0 and you lose. But at the moment, that's nowhere near a risk. Instead, we're going on to the next wave. Ork there. 3. Ork there. 3. Ork there. So you have to place it on the first open space. 5. Ork there. Well, move, attack. 2, 3. He's not going to pick up another supply because he takes it. Unless they can give it to someone else, but he doesn't fully care. He's flame on. So flame the first guy. That's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, still there. You need a 2 or higher. Well, what do you know? Flamed. He's just going to stay there because you can flame some more later. He's actually going to shoot at this token first. Next attack at that token. Oh my god. You do so bad sometimes. He's going to slowly try to make his way back. This guy is actually going to attack this target, which is 3 or more hexes away, so then he can attack everything else around him. So starting with this one. Gone. This one. Gone. This one. Gone. 3 Ork boys just blasted away. Leaving only this guy who moves here and does 2 damage to him. So he gets 2 damage again. He is out of action. For not long. So first token. Alright. Ooh, we now got a knob there. Only 5 knobs in total, so... Okay, there are a lot of orc boys there now. There are a lot of boys. And then we got the commando. Alright, starting with him. 1, 2. First attack. Dead. Well, I guess he'll start moving this way. Him. Flame. Dead. 1, 2. He's going to start moving this way. He is actually going to move here. So this way this knob can't get to him, but he can start laying down some fire. He's going to first put a round on that. Actually kills it. Now, can he do center? Yes. He's going to fire onto that orc boy for his second attack. And fail. As he was expecting. Yeah, there's no way I can draw from this space. But he can move to that space. Can he attack anything over there? No. Well, he's just going to try to make his way to help. He's actually going to leave the knob for now because he can do more help over here. Firing, first guy. Kills that guy, and then the next attack on the knob. Doesn't hit the knob. So we go 1, 2... 1, 2, out of action because he would take 3 damage. Guess this does matter. We do drop the grit token. We did lose a person. And now there's no orc wave, so we just skip it. And since you have to keep going until the last orc token is destroyed. So now back to him. 1, 2, 3, whatever. 1, 2. There's not much he could do there. Becomes his turn. He stands back up. Goes here. So you're going to attack this knob. Kills it. And then shoots at the other knob because he says he can make a second attack action. Doesn't state it has to be anywhere near the first attack action. And look at that. He kills it. He just gets back up and goes pow pow. And he's good. And now the orcs win. I mean, orcs. And now the Terminators win. And there's much rejoicing. And funny enough, the rule book even has a whole fluff for how glorious your victory is. It's like, oh, your grit tracker's at 2. Though casualties were high, you've performed the impossible and defeated the orcs. And then the next part is, you had 6 generators. So, you defeated the possible and defeated the orcs, and you are hailed throughout the galaxy as paragons of war, a glorious defense in the Emperor's name. Because, not a single generator fell. But now, I'm going to be going on to something I haven't done yet. I have not raised the difficulty. So, let's put supply tokens back to supply tokens. I'm not going to reshuffle the deck because I'm just going to leave that there. So I like putting him here. These two have great poofs on there. He can kind of handle these two, and these two help cover there. So, 20 boys, 5 knobs, 10 commandos, and then 7 burn boys. So, we already had... Basically, that's just an expansion to what's already there. I'm pretty sure I already have... Sorry, just trying to open the box to get to more tokens. And it's slow going. Boxes sometimes don't like being opened. Yeah, I mean, as I said, we already had 20 boys, 5 knobs, and 5 commandos. So I just need 5 more commandos and 7 burn boys. Which I think is all the commandos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah, 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 blah. And now 7 burn boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now trying to mix it up a bit, and then grab this one over here. It's probably good enough. And now back to 0 for all these because it's the start of a new battle. Now, instead of 5 boys now, or 5 orcs tokens, it's 7. And I noticed that they have the numbers like even, like they basically, I think it's whatever orcs per wave. You just multiply it by 6 and you always see how many there are. Right? Yeah, because 6 times 7 is 42, and that is 42 orcs in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's always 6 waves every single time, regardless of difficulty. So we're just going to go on to the next one. So, Orc Boy, Burna. Burna. Probably grabbed more Burnas than I realized. No, I don't. I guess not, because there's a knob already. Oh, jeez. So I could put him there. Well, if I put him there, then he's going to have to go this way, which actually makes it interesting, because that changes him up. 5, which I think is this one. Okay. And 2. Great. And there are some annoyances here. So 1, 2, 3 for his round, because he can prevent this guy from destroying that. Flamer is still going to kind of move 1. You know what? He's going to grab a supply token. He's going to see what we have. The perfect shot says change the attack dice roll to a 6. So I literally can make, if he rolls a 1, suddenly become a 6. At the moment, he does though like the Juggernaut, because then he can move 3 and he can move through orcs. So he can go like behind them and flame them and stuff like that. So he's going to hold on to Juggernaut. And that's his turn. This guy, you can't move through Terminators, so he's got that problem. Oh, geez, this guy can immediately go here. Oh. Almost no way to stop him unless they can kill. Oh, so 1, 2. He doesn't have any shots, though, does he? Oh, he does. It's going to be hard, but he's got a shot. And then he has a second shot. And he fails his chapter. He's going to start with this guy. Kills him. And then the other shot on that guy. Don't care if he was not in cover or not. He's dead. And he doesn't have any more shots. Now him. He has no choice. He has to shoot that guy. Otherwise, a generator is destroyed. And he failed. So, and it says, orcs that can destroy generator move first. So, 1, 2, 3, generator destroyed. 1, 2, he takes the damage. This orc actually goes this way, this one goes that way, and this one I could choose, and I will do that way. And now we even spawn more orcs. Alright, number 7. Commando. And 4. Oh god, another commando. 4. Just an orc boy. 5. Of course, I'm just hitting everything over here. Oh, first open space without an orc or a terminator in it. This is gumming up the works. Alright. Okay, starting with him. First attack. Dead. Second attack. Dead. Move here. And do his third attack. And doesn't kill. Flamer. Does he want to try to flame this guy and then move in position to stop those guys? Well, the problem is this burn is going to do way more damage to him than say if he did this guy. Oh, and also this guy can go run 2 and shoot that guy. So he's going to do this. 1, 2, burn. He burns that guy, and then the guy behind him, oh my god, he fails to burn someone he needed a 2 or higher. Joys. Him, he's going to shoot this guy. Killed. He has to make his second attack action now. Is there anyone he can shoot at? Yeah. Okay. It's part of Hex to part of Hex. So he's not hitting the walls, and he's going to cross through both these hexes. So he could shoot someone. He's not going to shoot this guy. Well, no. This guy. It's 4 versus 5. See, there we go. If he tried to attack this guy, he wouldn't have killed him. But this guy, he does kill. And now he's going to go... So he's just going to move to here. This guy's turn. First shot, that guy. Second shot, that guy. Third shot, that guy. Alright, well, that guy lives. 1, 2, attack this guy. Because it only says he does his missile for 3 or beyond. But it doesn't say he can't use a storm bolter for closer. It just says when he is shooting at 3 more. Like at this guy, he would hit around him. Otherwise, he's just going to attack this guy. And rolls out 6 and kills this one. It's time for some orc movements. Move. Damage. 1, 2. There. He takes just 2 damage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to go this way. Because this guy's more happy to fight him than this guy. Because when they're equally spaced, the players choose. So I'm going to choose fighting someone who can deal with him. This guy, he has to go for this one. 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2. I'm going to do that route so he's out in the open. Because, hey, if I can choose the route, as long as I'm moving it closer, might as well do it in my favor. And now, orc number 7, so time for more rolls. Okay, another commando. 2. Another commando. We've gone through a lot of commandos, so I feel like we're going to eventually not have any anymore. 4. Okay, knob there. 5. Another commando. 3. Another commando. 3. Another commando. Holy hell. Happened to grab them all. First attack. Second attack. One, two. Third attack. And then he's gonna go for 3. He's gonna go here. He knows he's gonna get attacked twice, but he can live for now. How does Mr. Flamer want to do this? He's actually just gonna flame that guy. Or, not. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Also, I realized he could have done Juggernaut, gone here, flamed both of them. But, oh well. Maybe he should have taken the perfect shot so he doesn't roll those ones. Because I said he would... it's there to prevent rolling ones. Alright, his turn. Shoot at that guy. Now... There, killed him. He's going to stay there because Commando will go here. Well, yeah, he's going to stay there. Commando's only do 2 damage. His turn, he's going to fire that Commando. Nope, second shot. Nope, third shot. Oh, boys. That's what happens when you have crap rolls. 1, 2... Missile, so first starting that model. Oh, killed him. Other one. Killed him. And now Orks move. 1, 2. Ouch. You know what? No. He has to go this way because he would attack the Terminator. So, ouch. This guy attacks. Ouch. This guy moves. Oh. Ouch. He is really close. 1, 2, 3. Does 2 damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, boys. All right. That's 7. That's 7. So here we go. Oh, yeah, we haven't had the knobs shown up yet. Well, there's a knob at least. I don't remember if there was another one. We've killed it already. Probably. At least a lot of boys are showing up now. And there's a burner. Okay, starting with him. First attack. Killed. Second attack. Third attack. Oh my god. He realizes no matter what, he has... I never moved the grit counter up because I was just like, wait a minute, why is it at 2? It's like, holy shit. So then I realized no one's actually gone down. So he's the only time that's about to go down. So I never moved the grit counter back to 3 before starting the round. Whew. So that would have been like, oh shit, they're about to really get close to losing. Because he could do his thing and just go here and flame, but if he goes here, flames, and this guy lives, a generator is destroyed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just going to flame this way and take the going down. So flame that guy. Kills him. Kills him. It was crap rolls, but he just needed a 2. He's this heavy flamer. So he's going to sit there and potentially eat it. This guy, firing into him. Killed. Firing into the next guy. Killed. Actually going to back up 1 and gain 1 health. One, 2. His movement of spoon 2. He's firing. Guy's in cover, so he needs a 4, but he kills him and prevents his buddy from going down. So there, he provided the save. This guy's got a little bit more of a problem, though. Now him, firing. Main target there. Dead. Others, yeah. Basically, area of effect. Dead. Movement time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Orc attacks him. Damage 1. But the other orcs, they would try to move to get to here, but because there's a Terminator in the way and they can't move anymore, they're literally stopped. Because they can't get any closer to here and move their distance. So that just stops that. So he at least bottlenecked the orcs with his body. Granted, he's got the problem of he's pretty much gonna go down next turn. 4. Oh my god, this mess. If I roll more 4s, this is gonna be really bad. This one 6, yep. Oh, boys. At least there's only one more wave after this. Starting with him. First attack. Killed. He's just going to go in. Second attack. Nope. Third attack. Nope. Does he want to go 1, 2? He's just going to go here. He's going to block up the control panel with his body. Flamer, he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just going to burn. So first token, dead. Next token. He's got to stop rolling those 1s, seriously. Him, fire on this guy. Fire on this guy now. Okay, dead. It's just 2, so they'll go there. He doesn't have to move forward yet, so he's going to end his turn there and gain health. Be at full health. 1, 2, shoot at that. Missed. Not missed. Him, well, he can't move through Terminator, so he's just going to shoot at that guy. And not kill him. 1, 2. 1, 2, since he has to go for this one. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Move and blurp. Now, it doesn't say that that space can now be taken up by an orc, so the orcs continue to be stuck there because that's why he stuffed his body there. They still can't get to the control panel to get him. Final wave. Yep, more for... Oh, God. Oh, my. They're going to put it there. Make it so that way he has to go farther to get to that control. Well, oh, joys. Oh, my God. So he stands back up and goes only to 1. He's probably going to get the shit beaten out of him again. Well, first he's going to attack that orc. Second attack. Third attack. Oh my God. Rolling all those 1s is not going to keep him alive. You know what? He would rather sacrifice himself than the generators. He's going to flame that guy. Do a damn good job of it. He's going to go 1, 2. That guy will move towards him, and he can flame later. This guy, he's going to continue trying to stop this Congo lot. Kills this one. But since this orc can go to the generator next turn, he's plopping himself there. His turn. You know what? He's going to do the smart move and go plow. Fire his first shot into that guy to kill him. Second shot's going into that guy. Third shot's going into that guy. And he doesn't kill anything else. He's actually going to go here. He's going to try to kill more things because he can shoot these guys and try to eliminate them. So first attack. Dead. Yeah, it does not say that you can't shoot through your Terminators. So he's shooting through his Terminators. That attack doesn't kill that one. But, you know, he at least got some kills. Orc movement. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Skip to my loo. 1, 2. We'll do this guy first. Boop. Damaged. Drop again. Drop again. And then he moves here because he's trying to get there. That's the Orcs movement. Now we start again. He comes back up. He's going to attack this guy. Kill him. One, two. He's going to hope for something that allows him to gain health quickly because at this point he kind of needs to. Well, diverted is great for when you're adding to the board, but you can't. He's going to choose this one, which he can then give to that guy. Boom. Which is, he treats all orcs, toughness 3 orc tokens as being toughness 2. So all these are now treated as toughness 2. And then he gets a third movement. He's going to go here. He's going to try to start healing up because essentially he has to at this point. Oh, yeah. He's down there. Flamer. Flame on. Killed it. Now he's going 1, 2 since he's got to heal up too because if he takes damage, they have problems. He's going to fire at that orc. Actually kills it. Second shot. Kills it. He's going to go 1, 2. Now he can do some things. Oh. I can just pick a random orc token and plop it, and have it spawn somewhere else. Or he's going to choose this one and give it to that guy. Now that he's done, we got him. He's going to go 1, 2. Because he actually has clear line of sight for everything. And then we're going to play his brother treats all Orc 3s as toughness 2. So all these are toughness 2. His main target's going to be this. He's going to do his first attack on that guy. His second attack can go to any of these other ones now. So we're going to do second attack here. Oh my god. Third attack here. Oh god, he at least killed something. I mean, seriously, if he didn't roll ones, he could have just cleared all 3 out. But he rolled 2 ones, so he literally did nothing. This is getting quite frustrating. That they literally can't roll their shit. Now he's going to move here and do his thing. Actually, 1, 2, 3. He's going to stay here because if he's 3 hexes away, he can do the range attack. So he's going to stay there. Spend where he treats everyone as 1 toughness lower. So first attack, main attack there. So he needs a 2. Attack there. He needs a 3. He just wiped them. So he's there. There we go. Now orc movement. They're actually going to have this orc move first. Destroy that, because otherwise if he moved first, this guy would have to go here and then take him out and then the game ends. So they didn't want to lose immediately. And that's that. Now these guys can move. So they lost 2 generators so far. 1, 2. He's actually going to end his turn there and gain 1 health. He's going to go 1, 2. Gain 1 health. He's going to go 1, 2 and shoot at this orc because he can help. And he does. Can he attack the other ones? Nope. That's his shooting. His turn. He's just going to go there and lay fire onto that orc and kill it. And this guy can't move in any way that will allow... Well, never mind. He can already attack this orc, so he's just going to attack the orc and kill it. Whew! That one was much tougher. Let's see what the fluff says. Oh, we are Gritch space of 1. Heedless of the terrible casualties suffered by your brother Terminators, you fought on, and the void shields protecting the city, though damaged, were maintained. Akatus is saved. Oh, wow. That's just barely... They barely got the... You still won pretty well with for keeping the city alive with your generators. So that was actually much closer. That was rough but fun. I think it was much closer because of the dice rolls. If the dice rolls weren't as bad, it probably would have been a much cleaner sweep. But hey, now I know. Maybe later I can bring it up to veteran. Oh God, where they then add on top of... They had only 6 more orcs to the whole damn thing. 1 more Burna Boys, but 5 Mega Knobs. Which, a Mega Knob, and they have a show. The Mega Knob is toughness 5. So that whole perfect shot would become more useful. So supplies definitely start becoming really important in more difficult games. It's just, I don't know if I would ever go to this one, because going here, well, you kind of hide from orcs, but then you're not preventing them from destroying generators, potentially. So that was an interesting game. Feel it is a fun board game, co-op, that you can play with friends, up to 5 people. Odd number, but hey, it's pretty easy to pick up. And then you can play many different waves, change things around, and have fun. So anyway, have a fabulous day, everybody.